My philosophy of teaching is very simple. Engage the heart first. It is almost impossible to fully engage the mind without engaging the heart first. So I try to incorporate stories from my own life or interesting stories from current events to first make the students interested in what I will be teaching. Instead of starting off with grammar or sentence structure or other things that fully engage the mind, they have to first know why it matters in life, or why it matters to their heart. So I make them laugh. I sometimes can make them tear up. I can make them feel indignant or angry about something that's happening in current events. And that is my key to getting them to start learning through their intellect.
I never really liked English, and I never really liked writing, and I definitely didn't like reading, but I really like to read now. And it comes really natural now, like just to read and see words and to write. I believe the things that I'll remember from this class is the way she taught us to never give up, and just her story and how she did in life and how it inspired me, and I'm sure a lot of other people.
Obviously, in this new role, I'm a spokesman for teachers. However, I can't separate myself from the fact that I am a person with a disability. So I also want to speak for people who do struggle with other challenges that make day-to-day living a little bit more difficult for certain reasons. My message to them is there is no reason for you to give up. There's nothing to hold you back. Keep going, and find alternative ways of coping, alternative ways of doing things, and don't be afraid to ask for accommodation. This is a message for teachers as well, because our students have varying abilities, and our job is to provide equity, to provide an opportunity for all of the students to achieve their potential in the classroom.
Well, having a teacher like Nika on this campus is a complete boost for the morale of our campus. Nika has a very keen perception of kids. It is almost as if she can x-ray their hearts and see exactly what they need. And they walk into a room, she gives it to them.
I tell my students that my name means victory. Nika is the feminine form of the Greek word Nike, which means victory. So on the first day of class, I always tell them, you're here to win a victory of your own. You came to my class, and I am here to give you a victory of your very own. They may not remember how to write a haiku when they're 45. They may not remember the elements of Shakespearean literature, but they will go back to reading, and they will go back to writing. So when those two things sink into them, that is not only their victory, it's my victory, and that happens every single day.
Miss Maples has taught us many things other than English. For example, how to care about another person and not just yourself, how to be yourself, and how not to try being something that you're not.
In a way, English is this wonderful vehicle for me to teach them about life, because teachers have this opportunity to remind students that watching TV is not living, experiencing is living. I want all of them to develop gratitude for every day that they have to spend on this earth with people that they love. So the number one thing, I don't want them to say that my class was just enjoyable. If that was all they had to say, I would feel that maybe I hadn't done a complete job. I would want them to say that their lives were richer because of something I brought to them. I mean, what a legacy. If the kids that I teach then go on to have adolescents of their own and are having the same struggles, and they see, oh, I remember when I was 16 and one of my teachers told me something that I'll never forget, and I want to pass it on to you. And they teach their children how to live richer, fuller lives. That is an impact, that is a legacy that I cannot predict, and that I could not value more than I already do.